Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from the Isle of Man in the UK. This is John and Mike's MMA Corner.
I'm joined right now with Anthony Garrett. You are taking on one Justin Grant. It's your MMA professional debut. I've got to ask, before we talk about the professional side, what made you step up from amateur to professional?
I considered going pro about a year ago, and then just kept training and fighting until I, basically got the offer from Shamrock, and they offered it to me after my last fight. But what made me decide was I had talked to one of my friends, Daniel Gallimore. He was in town. He had just won the Victory Heavyweight Championship against Abe Wagner, I think that's how you say his first name. And he won that fight. Was there that night, just to meet people and talk, and had his little victory belt with him and everything.
Yeah.
And I personally asked him. I said, "What do you think?" And he goes, "I think you're ready." And then he told me, why keep fighting for free? Why not get paid? So with his, saying he thinks I was ready, and I thought I was ready, and then the whole money side of it, and I was like, yeah. I told him, let's go ahead and do it.
Do you two?
That was what I chose.
Do you two train together?
We have before, yeah.
All right, okay. Because I was about to say, because being a heavyweight, I've spoken to a couple of heavyweights. It's not easy to find guys who are heavyweights.
Yeah, it's almost impossible sometimes. There's weeks where I'll go without a heavyweight. I'll be only rolling with guys that weigh 170, 180, and I got to, dig out and reach for people, text them, call them, say, hey, get your butt in the gym. I need your help, and they'll finally show up, and you get a good couple rounds out of them, and then I'm done. I don't want to keep going with you. You're too big, and I'm like, well, you gave me what you got. That's fine.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
So what weight are you walking around at, and what weight are you walking around at then?
I weigh 250.
Okay.
I stay around there. I watch what I eat, so I don't gain too much weight, because I don't like to cut. I had to cut for my first 2 amateur fights, and it sucked. It was not fun. I was weighing about 290, 285, and cut to 265, and I was like, I'm not doing this anymore, so I lost the weight, and, been 250 since.
Have you found it easier, though, being that little bit lighter?
Yeah, I move a lot better. I'm a lot quicker. I've got way more cardio. It's just everything feels better.
Yeah.
My joints feel better. It works really well to be a little bit lighter than the, actual, 265 weight limit.
Yeah, I was going to say, because was it excess weight that you didn't really need? You weren't like walking around like you had 3 sets of traps or anything. It was just, it was just excess.
Well, I had originally weighed 350 when I got done playing college football.
So say that again? So, 350?
350, yeah, playing college football. So I had some chub on me, so I had lost some of that. And, some of it was still there. A lot of it's gone now, but, yeah, I was a little chubby my first two MMA fights.
Then, so 350, college football, you then naturally will have that explosive kind of fast twitch muscle fiber in you, because were you on offense or defense, sorry?
I played O-line and D-line, yeah, so in the trenches, hit each other, play, coming right off the ball, like you said, explosiveness and quick hands and all that stuff.
Yeah, because
so it helped a lot.
Obviously, being British, from the sound of my voice, I like my NFL, my friend. I love my American football. I watch my college football when I can as well, when the season's going. So I know a little bit about my NFL. Just because I'm British doesn't mean I don't enjoy the sport. And I tell you, I'd love to have played it just for a season. I'd love to have played it. I don't care where I would have played. I don't know. What team do you follow?
Pro or college?
Pro,
Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh man, we can't talk. I'm a Chargers fan.
Chargers.
Yeah, watch. Wait there. I'll even prove it. Look at this.
Oh, get that off.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't know. That's the interview over with, folks. Bye. Now, yeah. Again.
My missus that left the room. She's a Cowboys fan.
Oh no, that's even worse.
That's just gross.
Yeah, that's not right. I'm surprised you two are still together. That's good on you. That's good on you. That is.
Yeah, I'm leading that.
so the football background, conditioning wise, it's a completely different kettle of fish, because it's stop start, and with MMA it's start and it just keeps going. So because you're going now from 3-minute rounds to 5-minute rounds, your pace has to change on how you output yourself, especially being a heavyweight. Have you got someone strength and conditioning wise helping with that? Have you got a coach have you tried and tested different ways to see how you feel on it?
Yeah, well, I have a really good boxing coach. His name's Melvin Wesley, and I've been working with him for about, I'd say, almost a year now. And he's just been trying to pace me out while we're doing mitts.
Yeah.
And when I spar, they're telling me to just go and test yourself. But with the mitt work, it's easier to control it. So he's been really, really working with me on pausing, being patient, waiting, and working things out in your head so you don't gas. Because that is a big thing. Like you said, for heavyweights, we can gas pretty quick if we exert too much energy. Exactly,
because the size of your heart pumping that blood around is the same as a guy who's 135. It's not like your heart gets bigger the bigger size you are. We're pretty much there's only a slight difference in size on people. So it's one of those ones having well managing your kind of output and knowing what your energy levels are. It is one of them ones where you have to test it in the gym a lot to find out what you know, because you've seen it too many times where heavyweights will gas out early and that's it. Then they can't lift their arms, they can't do anything. They're just gone. And I'm sure you've been there. I'm sure you've went to failure and you've went, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get up out of bed in the morning.
Yep, been there. I've been there in my second amateur fight that I ended up losing. I gassed out terribly. I mean, to me, I felt like I was winning the first 2 rounds easy, and then the next thing I know, I'm dizzy, lightheaded, and I can't pick my arms up anymore. And I was just gassed and ended up getting knocked down, and the ref stopped the fight, and it was not fun.
Wow, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Well, look, going into the pro fight, the heavyweight division, the thing is, there is like that puncher's chance in the heavyweight division, because if you're 250 pounds, you don't have to throw it with energy to make it hurt, because 250 pounds of anything landed on something is going to be hard. So have you also learned then that, because I know Josh Barnett talked about it, he was saying how, because he was saying like, I'm a big lad, when I kick something, I don't have to put the effort in to kick it, I just have to get the leg to connect, and the kind of momentum will put the power in. Have you started, I don't know that yourself, have you realised that when you throw a jab, for example, you don't have to throw it with any venom. If you throw that jab out, that's still £250 jab coming at someone.
Yeah. What I've been working on with that boxing coach of mine, Melvin, is explosive breathing, and instead of punching hard. He believes that if you, like you said, throw it effortlessly, but breathe correctly, you're going to, at that snap, that hard punch, it's going to be, and more, you'll save your energy too. Yeah. So I've been working on a lot of that more than trying to hit people or bags or mitts as hard as I can, trying to breathe correctly and breathe explosively.
Yeah.
And I found that helps a lot, like more than I could ever have imagined.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm with you. I train with a 2-time Commonwealth Games boxer. No, I'll rephrase that. I got beaten up by a 2 times Commonwealth Games boxer. And it was the breathing, I would tense up too much, I would not breathe enough, and it sounds silly now saying it, because now when I do it, I'm not like I was when I started, but like you say, it's how weird a difference it makes breathing, like punching and breathing, and whenever I train someone now, or I see someone not doing it, I just think, all you have to do is breathe, and everything suddenly gets easier, and breathing as well, I find it helps relax your punch. It without kind of forcing yourself to relax, just the breathing alone makes you relax. It's weird, but it makes a huge difference. Like you say, your energy levels they're a lot greater than they were if you just held your breath and tensed up.
Yeah. Well, you got to breathe correctly everywhere. I mean, in the clinch, on the ground. I mean, I didn't do that my first couple of years fighting. I was, I was like bear hugging the guy on the ground, trying to keep him down for so long. And my jiu-jitsu coach, Steve Crawford, was like, just lay on him, breathe. Move with him, flow with him, and then I started catching people all kinds of submissions. It was ridiculous. Just keeping your energy while you're down there and moving with them and catching them, basically surprising them, catching them off guard.
Now, being a heavyweight, jiu-jitsu, the grappling side of things, you're not going to be jumping around like a 125er, but you have in your pocket already, maybe ahead of some other guys, because you've done the American football. You've got that athleticism, that kind of. You'll have that in your kind of arsenal as a weapon that a lot of guys might not have. Have you found that beneficial then when you did the grappling, that you were a bit more agile? Because you should have really good agility, I would feel, even though maybe when you first started you didn't have the conditioning for it. You probably that came along in time. That agility from the football to this probably transitioned well.
Yeah. I've always, ever since I started with American Jiu-Jitsu, where Steve Crawford's the head coach at, I've always been pretty nasty on the ground, just because I wrestled in high school too. So I had that with football, and then just like you said, the agility, the explosiveness, and the strength. I mean, I was rolling with purple belts, brown belts, and black belts from almost day one. And it took me a little bit, but I started submitting them, and then I stopped getting submitted by them. And, I'm proud to say that I can submit some of the black belts that we have, and I can't get submitted by them. So I've come a long way, and I needed to, because I lost 2 fights by submission early on in my career, and it really dawned on me. I was like, I really need to get this stuff down. I really need to learn jiu-jitsu. That's why I went to Steve Crawford, because he's the best in Kansas City with MMA-style jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
So,
yeah. It'll make a difference, especially like you said, because at least you're accepting where your weakness was. Because you could have easily sat there and went, I just won't let him get me to the ground. I'll just do stand-up. But at least you're going there and you're accepting that you need to grow in that particular area, and you're growing and developing. Because the last thing, I think that's the good thing about amateur kind of fights, are you can find out where you need to work. You can't, for example, your weight, then you got self-weight down, you got your weight down, you're more manageable, your grappling, the submission side of things you need to work on. That's what's helped you in ways that you probably wouldn't have thought when you start amateur. The fact that that's what amateur's for, to basically find where the big holes are. When you get to pro ranks, you start to find the little holes maybe sometimes. Even if you win a fight, you start to see things. Maybe I should have done an underhook here when we were on the cage. Maybe I should have went off the centre line when I threw a shot. There's those little intricates start to come out there, but the amateur scene, you must have found it quite beneficial to yourself.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, everything happens for a reason, I think, with it. And, I had to learn, like you said, to lose weight and then get my ground game down, because I had always known how to grapple from wrestling. I was beating guys up and getting caught in submissions and not knowing exactly what was happening, and that sucked. Mentally, it sucked. You're just kind of like, I'm killing people at practice, and then I'm killing this guy in the cage, and the next thing I know, I get locked up in an arm bar, and I'm like, it's snap, tap or snap.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is one of them ones here when you don't know it's coming because you've not done it enough. I'm with you on that one. I remember my first kind of few sessions doing MMA, and I walked in and I was the biggest one in the gym. I wasn't quite 350 pounds, but I was. But I walked in and I thought, I'll crush these guys. It's going to be easy. I had a 17-year-old kid who was. I have to work that out in pounds now. Give me a second. Let me try. That is, how much is he in about pounds? Let's do. That's into pounds. I'll quickly Google this because I have not got the brains for that. There you go. He was about 140 pounds. 17-year-old, strong as an ox. I've never known a kid this freakishly strong in my life, and he just absolutely battered me. Like literally, choked me out, armbarred me, whatever, toyed with me, and I was nearly 100 pounds heavier, and he toyed with me. I just had nothing, couldn't even touch him. It's nuts, absolutely nuts. But then obviously in time you start to learn, you start to grow, and that's what it's all about. It's basically, I say to people, you need to get your ass kicked in the gym so you can kick ass in the cage. And
it's like I've been telling people for the past couple of weeks, and I've been telling a lot of people, even my teammates, you got to kill yourself completely in training so you don't die in the cage. I mean, the harder you work, the better you're going to perform. I've always thought that, even with football. And I get that from college football, is you literally train yourself so hard at practice that the game just comes easy. Yeah. I'm
with you, my friend. I'm with you. Even though, this is going to be a pro debut, I'm sure that it's going to be exciting for you. There's quite a buzz going on because it's International Fight Week with the UFC going on and all that. So that there is quite a lot of interest in MMA in general. There'll be a lot of eyes looking around, and if you can put on a great performance, that will, that can get a few more eyes on you with a big performance. I'm sure you'll want to go out there, but the last thing you want to do is go out there and have this kind of what's the adrenaline dump. Last thing you want to do is have an adrenaline dump at debut. I'm sure you're going to be very calm and collective. This whole training with the boxing is going to be huge with you, the controlling and the breathing. The fact that you're making that step up to professional it's good. It's good for you, and I'm sure you're going to have a great time. I sadly can't watch that. Oh no, I can watch that card because you can go on the Shamrock FC folks, the Shamrock FC website. You can go on. I will be able to watch it actually. I've just thought. So look, I'll hopefully get my ass in gear, tune in for that, even though I'm in the UK and it'll be at a silly hour. I am that sad I do watch fights at silly hours because I don't have a life. But look, bud, before I let you go, what's your social media so people can jump on, even though you're a Kansas Chief fan, how can they jump on and give you a follow?
I don't have any of that set up yet. I just have Facebook. I know they've told me, they're like, you got to get a Twitter, you got to get Instagram.
Yep.
All kinds of stuff, and I've been training so hard I've gotten around to it, and that's my bad for sure, but all I've got is the Facebook.
Okay, right, Facebook's a start, it's a start, and you can grow from Facebook. Well look, you need to get Snapchat as well, so you can get random dick pics sent to you as well, it's great.
I don't want that.
What about, have you got any sponsors then helping you out? Obviously your pro debut, any local companies and stuff like that giving you any support?
I only have the Title Boxing Club, Lenexa. It's in Lenexa, Kansas that I work for. They help me out with everything that I need. Blaine and Jen Fisher are the owners, and huge props to them. They let me train while I'm working. They're paying me to train sometimes, and it's awesome. Like, it really is.
That's great.
I'll be at the gym working the desk or teaching class or something, and they'll be like, yeah, you're fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. We'll take care of this. You can work out. And I'm like, sweet. All right, cool.
Yeah, that is sweet, man. I need that kind of boss.
It's a blessing. It is to work in a gym and be able to do that and just work out every day as much as you need to, as much as you want. And it's been really awesome since I started working there it's been about 8 months.
Sweet.
And I felt a huge change in myself, like my body, the way I look, the way I feel, everything. I mean, it's very nice to train every day.
Yeah.
And get paid to do it, basically.
That's awesome stuff. Look, last but not least then, give a mention to the gyms that you train at, the people that are helping you, the training partners, the heavyweights that every now and then can do a couple of rounds with you, stuff like that.
Yeah, so we'll start with American Jiu-Jitsu, which is Steve Crawford's the head coach. Another coach that he has is Kyle Franz, who helped me a ton coming up in my amateur career. Some of the heavyweights I roll with is Tamaine Babalua, Dave Curtin, Austin Evans, some of the littler guys that are still enough for me, like Matthew Roper, Jeff, Anthony Goldfield. That's about it at AJJ. I forgot Jet Jones. I forgot about Jet. He'll get mad at me if I forget him. And then what's been really helping me a lot recently is that boxing coach, Melvin Wesley. His gym's called Pound for Pound.
Okay.
And him and he calls him the team captain, Tevin Moore. We work together at Title Boxing Club, and I mean, we see each other every day. And I really have to thank both of those guys, Tevin and Melvin, because they harp on me. They'll see me sitting around the gym being lazy, and they're like, hey, get your ass in gear, go work out, or, no, we're going to jump on. They're tiny guys. They weigh like 120 pounds both, but, they're amazing boxers, and they'll beat you up if you let them. The last person I really have to thank is my girlfriend, the one you saw leave the room earlier. I don't have a car, so she drives me wherever I need to go. She drove me up to St. Louis to shoot the Shamrock promo and interview. She has driven me to my last weigh-in, my last fight. She was there for me for everything. Her name's Jana Harrison, and she's just an amazing person and treats me like she's known me for 10, 15 years. We've only known each other for about 6, 7 months, and she's like that kind of corny to say, but she's that rock that I need to help me get everything done. So I really have to thank her more than most people.
I'm glad you mentioned her. I was going to say don't forget the missus, but you've done it already. You don't get fried later on. Hey, Hey, have a great, relaxing week, so to speak, before the fight. Enjoy. Is it Happy 4th of July? I want to say as well to you as well, man.
Yeah.
Have a great time.
Opinions from you guys.
Look, have a great time. Have a great pro debut in 2016. It could be the year that you come out as a heavyweight prospect around the USA, mate.
Yeah, it'd be awesome, and thank you for everything. I appreciate it a lot.
No, absolute pleasure, friend.